Hello, everybody. A couple of nights ago, our neighborhood bear, who comes around not every night, but a lot of nights, came around and tore down our bird feeders. I normally put the bird feeders out every morning when I get up and take them in at dusk every night. And the other night, I forgot to do it at 4:30, and my wife Belle said, "Oh, Cheryl, the bear's not coming tonight. Don't worry about it. Take a break." And so I thought, good idea. I'm kind of tired. I think I will. It was really cold. Okay, good. Well, you know where the story is going. I woke up the next morning and the feeders were down. One of them is completely mangled and not repairable. Uh, and and I was mad. I was mad. And instead of being mad at myself, I wanted to blame someone. And of course, I sort of wanted to blame the bear, but you can't blame a normal hungry bear. So then I thought, and I didn't say it out loud because I knew it wasn't right. I wanted to blame my wife, Belle, which was completely ridiculous because she was just showing her love and affection and trying to give me a break from some daily chores that, I thought, and we both thought, we'll take a chance the bear won't come. But I want to talk to you really about not bird feeders and bears or my wife, but blame. So that's where we go so often when we just are like, I don't want to take responsibility for this. I don't want it to be neutral. It upsets me. The thing is broken. I'm just pissed. And we blame. But why do we do it? I think that we look for someone to blame because we feel as though we deserve for something better, or we deserve for something not to have happened or occurred. And we all do it. Um, and I'm really sort of blessed with this tiny, silly example of the bear and the bird feeder because it gives me a chance to explore uh, and stop myself and examine what I'm really thinking and feeling. One of the things that I've been practicing for a while now is to eliminate two words from my vocabulary. And those two words are blame and deserve. And it's a really interesting practice to fool around with. And I encourage you to play with it and let me know how it goes. We all, as human beings, play the blame game so often. We think we deserve better somehow. Why do we think that? And I want to take just a moment here to say that deserve is not the same as allow. We're allowed to have things, but we don't necessarily deserve things that we think we do, at least. So this little tiny example, this story that I told you, is really a gift for me to play around with this practice of mine instead of something really huge like blaming life or blaming something really big, which is what happens to so many of us. And especially as caregivers, I hear this a lot that I deserve to have my family help me. I deserve to uh, have X, Y, or Z. I don't deserve this life. How did this happen to me? Things just aren't fair. And who can I blame? There isn't anybody to blame. And it's a really interesting practice and interesting thought process to explore. So we can fall into that rabbit hole that I mentioned with the big things. And if that sounds familiar to you, that you feel like on occasion life isn't fair, or I don't need this, or I don't know how I got here, don't beat yourself up, please, because you're not alone. We've all been there. And chances are, we'll feel those feelings again, no matter how hard we practice. But if you can start tiny with just the tiniest things, you'll see, or at least I have seen in my own life, how often I think I am owed something, and how often I want to find someone to blame when I don't get it. So it's a really interesting practice to look at this blame and deserving, this terminology, and just allow, when you get triggered, just allow yourself to pause for a moment before you even let it go into your mind. Or if it does go into your mind that you're blaming someone, say, wait a minute, let's just pause here for a moment. Is that true? Is what I'm really wanting to do or what I'm really feeling true? What's the story about that? Is it real? So the next time you feel agitated or upset about something and you want to lash out, and lashing out is wanting to blame somebody for something, please just allow yourself for a moment to pause and explore your thoughts and your feelings, and see how it goes. It's a really fantastic practice, and it can uh, definitely change your day when you stop and realize, wait a minute, that's not true. And as the days go by, you'll see that not only does it change your day around that particular incident, but you'll get the benefit of uh, everything in life is going to feel different when you just feel as though, hey, it just is. Maybe that was just a hungry bear doing what it does. So I hope that this has been helpful. And as always, I love your comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And if I can help anybody or if help you at any time ever, please reach out. Thank you so much.